I think it's therapeutic to rap. When my mom passed away, I went to try to do a lot of things, but then writing a song was probably the best thing. And then the mother of my son is fighting cancer. So it's like, what do I go do besides this? Because otherwise I talk with my friends about it. They know what I'm going through. But then if I just shut up all the way, then I'm kind of like, feel like I'm living like a lie a little bit. When I moved to Venice, I got lucky and moved next to QD3, who was Quincy Jones' son. He was scoring The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He was producing Everlast and Justin Warfield and like all Poet Society and things you might have not heard of or maybe have. But my introduction on seeing how music got made was through a producer's eyes. I would watch him make the beat, then I'd see the rapper come lay their part, see the rapper leave, and then see him dress it up after. So I got to really like my introduction. I got to see a record through. I started making beats when I was just getting a little frustrated calling other people for tracks. Make my own beat. I've been watching everyone do it already. So I got an ASR 10 and then kind of knew what to do already.
So I got the loop, I got that, got my kick in my snare.
I love Mobb Deep's second album. You know, Havoc did most of it. He shaped the sound of that record. That's what I want to try to do, is find my own sound, not just do well on Premier Sound and do well on Alchemist Sound. I keep saying I want to be known as more of like a RZA or LP or Kanye or someone who's just automatically known as a double threat, someone who can make beats, someone who can rap, who can do it all. I just want to be like that.
Too good for the earth, and when I say I love you now, just don't know what it's worth if you ain't here to hear it.
That song is what made me go solo. That was recorded for the last Dilated album in 2006, on 2020. It just felt weird just putting it on there, just because like we're not, Dilated is like anthemic and like rapping about rapping or political shit or whatever it was, and then this song, it just didn't, it was like, it was out of place. So it showed me I can't say all the way what I want to say in this group. I always thought I could. I recorded it on Christmas by myself. I wasn't smoking weed. I was like super emotional. I was really in touch with my feelings and all that shit. And the biggest thing it did for me was when my mom passed away, somebody told me, don't ever forget her voice. And I said, I thought that was the funniest thing they said, because how? Because you know, you hear your mom's voice all your life, and then I go back and listen. I have to listen to that song sometimes to hear her voice. I don't have many other recordings, you know? And it's like, wow, you do forget. It's such a trip. It's just a trip. So yeah, that song was good in a lot of ways for me. There's a bigger reward for wearing your heart on your sleeve than it is to keep it covered up. So the payoff is way bigger than, yo, I like how your syllables lock up. Or, yo, you killing that, dog. You know what I mean? Like that, it's way bigger than that. My friend Budgie, he's Alchemist's friend, and he's a really good producer. Him and Alchemist have been doing this series called Good Book, sampling only gospel samples. And there's a song called By My Side, and it was just a regular rap. I don't know what happened. I was sitting by myself in my studio, going through my iTunes, and the instrumental that I had done to By My Side came back up. I just wrote the first line, and my lady losing her hair. And I was just like, oh my God, like, do I finish this or not? You know, I told my friend, go to sit with her to sit in that uncomfortable chair. He's like, don't write that. He's like, oh, fucking, you're gonna bum me out. You know what I mean? And I was like, all right. So I put it away for a while, and then I came back another day, and I don't know why, I just kept revisiting it, adding another line. Probably because I'm going to treatment with her every day. And then I just took from what I learned from Kanye on when I produced Last Call, you know, on College Dropout with him. That's the one where he tells his long-ass story for 8 minutes at the end of the album. He just talked it out. And I remember when he was doing that, I was like, you don't want to make a rhyme for all of this? Because this would be dope. And he's like, this just don't need to fucking rhyme, dog. That's what he told me. He's like, this is my life. You know what I mean? And I was like, oh, I get it now. You know what I mean? So I thought I'd do the same thing and just talk out the ending, because I could probably say it better than I could word it in a verse, you know? It just completed itself. It's not really a long verse. But I said what I wanted to. And so I called it By My Side 2, T-O-O, instead of Part 2.
I got some money, I'ma blow it all today. They say, Michael, don't throw it all away. And my reply was, there's more on the way. When I said it, I was walking in the rain.
I've made a weather theme out of my whole solo career. Weatherman, cats and dogs, weather or not. I just did the Weatherman theme. I just thought, how do I create my own little superhero guy, the Weatherman. Me and Alchemist were talking about it earlier. There's no man that hasn't worked. Beanie Man, Red Man, Yellow Man, any man, Method Man, you name it, every man always works. He was like, so you're gonna win. And he's like, Weatherman, he was the first person to tell me, that's gonna win, because everything man wins. Started thinking about it, I'm from Venice Beach, it's gloomy there. It's not we think of LA as just beautiful, but like we're saying, the marine layer doesn't burn off until later in the day. So it was like, the Weatherman's like here to break the stereotypes of Los Angeles almost. You know what I mean? Like, here to save the fucking day with his umbrella. So I always knew Whether or Not would be the last one. I just didn't know it would be right now. But yeah, this is my Jaws 4 or Star Wars 4 or my whole solo career has been one movie. I want to try to write something else next. You know, every rapper says after 5 albums, I'm gonna be a record owner. I'm gonna manage groups. I'm gonna be an old rapper. But then you get to that point, and you realize that's what you're good at. The best part is we're all just looking at what you can do. So whether you're older or younger, skill set still reigns supreme. You know what I mean? That's still the most important. Alchemist is making beats. They're not going, that's a 39-year-old's beat, dog. It ain't thinking like that. That's just super fire. You know what I mean? So that's it. Plus, you know, I've been in the room with Knowledge and Earl and all these people lately, and that'll make you step your game up. There's plenty of kids who are in their 20s who are fucking super inspiring me right now. But I'm not looking at it like that. I'm just not, because I'm getting just as inspired by Rock Marcy. Rap was interesting when it was a subgenre, when it was a 30-minute part of another show. You know what I mean? Or it was something that happened at a late hour on the radio. It was more raw, and the industry didn't know how to market it. They know how to package a hit now. They didn't know how to do that then. You know what I'm saying? So they would take risks on things. Maybe it'll hit, maybe it won't. We'll put some money throw some money at it. This is why Dilated Peoples got a deal, or Kweli got a deal, or Most Def, or all these people, because they didn't know. But now there's a formula to make a record. It's very known, it's very easy to do. It's pop music. If I'd liked that type of stuff, I'd probably be a bigger artist. It's just not fulfilling to me, so here I am. I am working on a song that goes Beetlejuice, 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 Beetlejuice. Drop top, coupe, can't see the roof. Black and white chick like Beetlejuice. I'm fucking with you. That sounds like it might work. Somebody take that.
Kill two birds with one bullet. The target's when I line it up. The trigger's when I pull it out the gate. A bit late, but the champ is back. I need a third hand to wear my rings and hold plaques.